Hey guys, Brian Davis here. Well, it's not spring yet, but it is getting nicer out. Still snowy, still waiting to get the bike out. My thought for the day is on sacrifice. In order to reach the end of your journey, to realize success, all of us have some form of sacrifice to put out there. I'll give you an example. My wife recently decided to go back to school. I say recently, it was about 2 years ago. And she's just going for a nursing degree. And my team, my family, had to come to grips with there was some sacrifices that were going to have to be made to get that done. Sacrifices in time, sacrifices in some things that we were or weren't able to do. And I think it was a great lesson for my kids to realize that when you want something badly enough, there's some things that you have to give up in order to reach those goals, in order to have a better life going forward. That's an important lesson for my kids, and they benefited from it greatly, I believe. It just shows them that a goal is worth sacrificing for, to get to the end of your journey, to obtain what it is that you want. Wants are strong. Wants can drive you, and they've seen that in what she's been able to accomplish. And this can work. If you have a team that you lead at work, a team that you lead at school, there's different ways to show sacrifice. But typically, if you've got a journey you're on, and hopefully you do, you're setting goals, obtainable small goals, but you are leading the way by sacrificing yourself and showing your team, whether that be your family, whether it be a team at work, a team at school, whatever, but you're sacrificing yourself for the cause. In that way, leading by example, showing them that there is sacrifice involved in reaching your dreams. I'm not saying it's got to be huge sacrifice, but there are sacrifices. There are things that you might not be able to do that you'd like to do right away, so that you can do more down the road, if that makes sense. And it doesn't have to necessarily be monetary sacrifice. It can be time sacrifice. With my wife going to school, there was a lot of time sacrifices. A lot of things we just didn't have time to do because she had to study or had classes or had this or the other. And there were some monetary sacrifices. You might have to put off, the purchase of a new car, or going on. You might only go on one vacation for the summer instead of two, or there's a lot of different sacrifices. Maybe you don't go out to eat as much. Maybe you don't go to the water park 4 times in a summer. Maybe you only go once. Whatever it be, there are sacrifices involved in reaching your goals sometimes, and I think it's important that you lead by example and explain to those around you what it is that the sacrifices are accomplishing. And when you see others willing to make that sacrifice on your team, you need to praise them for it and remind them of what the goals are and what their sacrifices did to contribute to the overall journey. So that's my thoughts for the day on sacrifice. It is real, and it needs to be acknowledged to everyone on the team, and their part of it needs to be acknowledged, and that builds a stronger team. It's something you should talk about out loud. With that, guys, I'm going to get ready and get off to work. You guys have a great day.